Hi, everyone. Ann Butler here with my creative business partner, Lisa Rojas. We are Bella Crafts Publishing. If you don't know us, Lisa will be putting links in during my live. We do a free magazine 4 times a year. It is digital, so you're able to download it and read it from your phone, your iPad, your computer, whatever you want. So make sure if you have not signed up yet, you do that because it's free. Why wouldn't you? Plus,
Exactly.
we don't sell your emails. We send maybe 4 to 6 emails a month. And that's just recapping crafty things we've done, or we have a new ebook. It's all craft related. So
Yes.
there's no reason not to subscribe. Right?
Yeah. No nonsense.
None whatsoever. And
No
we
nonsense.
are playing today with DecoFoil, one of my favorite products in the whole world.
Yes.
Yes, I love
So
to
true.
foil. So we are doing DecoFoil, and then we're using some of my brand new toner papers, which Emerald Creek is producing for me and shipping out. And we will talk all about that once I put my camera down. And Lisa, do you want to tell them about our group?
Our group. Yeah. Okay. So on Facebook, we have a group called Do You Love to Craft?
And we do.
Yeah, because we do, right? Yeah, that's what Anne's saying. So it's a fun craft, a fun little community, lots of great ideas and projects in there from other contributors, just really cool. So we would love for you guys to join us for that. It is so much fun. And I'll put the links in as Anne said for everything she's talking about. So there we go.
Yes. And then we also do ebooks. So ebooks are on our website. You can click the drop down menu and check out all the ebooks. We do have a couple releasing before the end of the year, which, hopefully everything falls into place. We are waiting on a few things. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
So we also want to remind you, like Amy did, hashtag Bella Crafts. Like,
good
comment,
girl.
share this video and the video we did earlier when Lisa did her project with the hashtag Bella Crafts, and you'll be entered in for the drawing. The drawing this week is from ThermoWeb. It is a prize package, so I'm sure there'll be some foil in there because
and they give away great product packages. They really do for our giveaways. I'm like, yeah. I want to win that.
Well,
yeah, I know we can't do it.
No,
but it would be fun.
It would be. Well, today I am sharing my new toner papers, and I'm going to do a quick card. But I'm also going to give you a sneak peek of a new ebook that we're doing, and it is filled with sentiments, 4 cards. It was supposed to go live today, but I still have to write the intro and everything. And I started thinking last night, I need to check all of those pages because I wanted to make sure that they die cut perfectly because it's a different ebook. It is Card Sentiments.
Yeah. And you know what? That's one of the hardest things for card makers, to come up with. I mean, well, it has always been hard for me, even though I'm a talker. I always have had trouble putting, like, okay, what do I want to say about this? So I think this is a fabulous idea.
Well, my first idea was to write card inserts. So what would go on the inside? And I thought, well, before I do that, I need to do some sentiments for the outsides. So that,
Yeah.
and this is volume 1. Deborah asked, what size do my toner papers come in? They come in 6 by 6.
Yep.
So you have enough to do an A2 card with some left over. And I'll show you that. I just die cut out a front. So I'll show you how much you have left over, which you can use in various different ways. I have thought about changing it to making them A2 size so that they're 5.5 by 4.25.
Yep.
Something I'm thinking about. Sentiments are hard, right? Had to make a lot of cards lately, including for a 20-year-old friend of my child. I'm so sorry. It is. Sympathy cards are the hardest. I did some sentiments with Unity Stamp Company when, we've lost 2 grandchildren. My daughter lost a baby, and my son. So I did Brody's Love and a dash of encouragement, and they're named after Dash and Brody. So they're very hard to do.
And those are great sentiments in that stamp set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've used them more than once, and not just for sympathy. There's some things in there that are just good for encouragement,
Yep. So they are. They're like the hardest cards to do.
Oh, yes.
So if the card sentiments go well, I don't have any sympathy ones in this volume, but if it does well, I will make others. And with that, I'm going to put my camera down. Lisa is going to put links in while I share. Share. And I do have a project though. And it's funny because Lisa and I haven't talked because she was traveling.
Yeah.
And last week before our lives, we hadn't talked. And we ended up using the same kind of thing. Same this week.
Yes.
She used my snowflakes, and then she foiled my holly. And those are the 2 that I had picked up. I'll foil.
Sorry.
So
it's so weird when we do that. And it's not happened a whole lot, but it's so weird when
it's so rare. So rare.
I know, but we're just like, it's like in tune, like I don't know. It's from spending so much time together.
I guess. Okay, I am going to switch my camera.
All right.
And I shut my overhead light off, hoping that helped with the glare. And I have a small light here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Great minds think alike. Yes, they do, Deborah. Okay, so this is my 2 brand new toner papers. You get 12. There are 6 patterns. You get 2 of each. And they're being distributed by Emerald Creek. Hi, Isabel. They're being distributed by Emerald Creek. I will have some in-house also. She's in Canada, and she can ship worldwide, and it's easier for her. But I will have some available for those in the U.S. that might want to save a little on shipping. So I'll show you them individually in a minute. And then I also have a set of Fall Harvest. And again, this is 6 different patterns. They're 6 by 6. You get 2 of each pattern in the package. And then also my toner sheets. I used to sell them, as you can see right there, 24 6 by 6s. We're now doing them 12 6 by 6s so that they would coincide with the new papers. And also, here's a sneak peek of my new ebook, Card Sentiments. Right here it says 75, but there's over 100. I have to count them all, so I have to change this cover. But this is volume 1, and it was supposed to, I was going to have it ready this week, but I kind of got stuck on making sure that everyone would be spaced properly for you, and if I needed to make any smaller, so I had to go and die cut every single one of these. So this is what it's like. So you get pages of sentiments that you can print out and just die cut on your own, or cut or use your paper trimmer. So you don't have to, if you don't have a die cutting machine. But you can also, if you have a toner printer at home, you can print them and foil them. So I did them thinking that they would be spaced appropriately. I think on this page, I want to take one of these out so that there's more room, because I don't know what anybody's going to use when they're die cutting these. But this is filled with thank yous and hellos. And so, hello, how are you? Hello, I wanted to say hi. Just words that would go together. Lots of Christmas, because that is the time of year, correct? I mean, I love Christmas. And then birthday, belated birthday. I love this one, birthday girl. And I did birthday boy. And just fun things that make it easy for you to do a card. So like if these are too big for you, you can always print it out, put it on, most copiers you can reduce. So you can reduce and make it 75% the size, whatever you want, because you would be buying this entire set. There's more birthday. This isn't the order they're going in. This is just the order that I have it right now. Okay, so because and just because I miss you, you deserve the very best, I love you. So these can be used alone, or they can be used with because, and just some fun ones. I have a couple more that I didn't print out, but so there's over 100 that will be in this ebook, and you'll be able to print it out and use it as many times as you want. I mean, sometimes it's nice to, I mean, could you imagine how much it would cost to buy all these stamps? So I wanted to show you, I went and die cut the majority, well, all the pages I had. I wanted to save extra pages to show you. But so you can die cut them out with a variety of dies. I mean, I used, so like I have my standby ovals and circles and rectangles, and then my scalloped ones because I love those. But then I also have this great set from Pink and Maine that does all the little skinny ones. So like these. So this would go Hello Sunshine. So you could put that on a card. But I wanted to make sure that the sizes are right. So this will be ready in a week or two. And we'll do a big release. So it'll be ready before Black Friday. So maybe we'll do a special for Black Friday with it.
That's really a lot of sentiments, though, Anne.
It is.
So pretty.
It is a ton, but I wanted them to have enough to make it something they would grab onto and use over and over.
Right. And, you know, if you, because it's digital, right? You know, like you said, you can use it over and over again.
You can, but you can also print it on printed cardstock, like decorative papers.
Uh-huh.
You know, that would be pretty too.
That would
And
be
like I
very
said, you
pretty.
can adjust the sizes. So like this one, because it's a shape, I hand cut that, which, you know, that's easy enough to do. Some of these, I just used my paper trimmer because I didn't have, one thing I am missing is a rectangle that's long and narrow. I have them really long and narrow, but not like this, you
Yeah.
know, so you would just have these always available for you. So I am using a couple of the sentiments from this today to share with you. Get these out of the way. So these are the Christmas toner papers that I'm using today. So there's the trees all over, and you get 2 of them. And then this one has already been foiled. If you can see that beautiful green, it's an emerald DecoFoil green.
Yeah.
And then this one is, let me see what this one is called. This is, because I have my light out, I can't see as well. This is emerald watercolor. So this is beautiful because it has all the shades of the green. You can see the gold in there and the green and the different greens. But then when you put it on the black toner, you get a completely different look.
Yeah.
And then Lisa had showed you the lights, but I told her I adjusted the lights before we sent any out to people because I wanted them bigger. The other ones looked just way too small for me. So this is what it looks like in red.
Oh, I love that.
And this size is just much better than the tiny size I had it originally.
I
And then
love that.
the stripes, of course, are for the candy cane. Always makes you think of peppermints at Christmas time.
I love that.
And then the snowflakes, which this one is just
Oh,
in the shattered
wow.
glass gold, I think. So it just picks it up beautifully.
Oh, and I got the silver. I got the silver shattered glass.
Yeah, see?
I'll have to try that.
Isn't that beautiful? Because
That's
it picks it up
gorgeous.
differently. And this would be really cool, like on Lisa's card she did today where she did the ornament. If you did an ornament in shattered glass and had it on the tree, it would just
Yes.
pick up all that sparkle. And then the candy canes, I did in red. And I did try, and I made these bigger, but then I thought they were too big. So I brought it back down to size.
Yeah, I think that's a
You
great
know,
size.
but I think that's a good size. And then
Yeah.
one of my favorites, the holly all around. This is just so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pattern.
I'm actually using it. So this is the one Lisa foiled today. Which one would you guys like me to show you how to foil? Put it in the comments. And because I'm going to foil one of these. And then I have prepared, I have the red, I have this beautiful silver that has tiny stars on it. I have, of course, the green. This one's isn't cut big enough, so never mind about that. But I can get one out if you guys like the green. I love the green. So, I mean, DecoFoil comes in, I think, 92 or 96 colors.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, colors and designs. Like this is the stars, and then this is the watercolor, you know, so
yeah. But just more colors for us to play with.
They are all so beautiful.
Yeah,
I love them all. Okay, so red and autumn, the iridescent and the snowflake. Okay, so I'll use this one on the snowflakes. The green with the holly would look grand. I actually have that done. That is what my card is going to be. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm using for my card, Isabel, It is so beautiful.
It is.
And then there's little berries here. You could take and use some stickles or something and just put little red berries on there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
let me read this.
What green one did you do? Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Multicolor would be perfect for the string of lights. Yes, it would. Maybe I'll do a couple. The iridescent with the lights. The green with the holly. I have that. I love this. Iridescent with the snowflakes. So I have the iridescent or the star one that's kind of iridescent. So how about if I do that with the lights and we see what that looks like. So I'll move these out of the way and I'm going to pull my laminator over. Maybe not all the way. I have to move a cord. Wait, well, maybe this is fine. You guys can see me do it. So to do this, I use copy paper. You can use parchment paper, but copy paper just works for me. And then you put your toner paper upright. And your foil, you put the shiny side up. So I cut this. These are 6 by 6. So there. And then I always run it through twice. It works. I know it works for me. I know it works if you do it just once. Lisa does it all the time. And maybe it's my laminator, which is why I do it twice. But I always have much better results doing it twice. So I just kind of stick with that.
Well, you got to stick with what works for you, right?
Well, yeah, you hate to pull it off and go, oh.
Yeah, because the reveal is like the best part ever.
It is the best part. I gotta make sure that I have this on hot. Okay. For a second there, I thought I didn't.
Oh, yeah, because yours is both, right?
It's hot and cold. Yep. So I'm going to run this through a second time. And these papers, you can do a lot with these. So cards, like the stand-up corner card that Lisa did today. If you missed that was fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
So you might want to check that out. And Isabel, this is, let me see. I thought I had some leftover green. I think I have a piece right over here in my stack of everything I've foiled. I think I have, well, I also did the hollies in the gold.
Ooh.
That turned out very pretty. And then in this pile, I also have some papers that I haven't released yet, which is why I don't have it down for you to see the whole thing. I was just looking to see if I had the leftover of the, no, I thought maybe I had leftover green.
The next set that you're releasing is going to be so cool. It's such a great set.
Well, I'm going to release, I have a second Christmas set that is so pretty.
Yep.
It's hard to stop when you have so many colors. I know. You can't stop at one. Okay, so this is the best part. There was a line on this, and I'm hoping it's just on the outside. So we'll see. Yep, it was just on the outside of the foil. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that is pretty.
That is so much fun.
That is pretty.
Yeah, that's super pretty. Yeah, love that.
Ooh.
Love that. And then I've been trying some new things that like I always like to take and put this on the black so that you have that, so that you're not wasting any of the foil. So when you're done, you've used it all if you put it on the toner. But I'm going to show you what I have ready for my card. So here are just a few of the sentiments from the ebook that I cut out. Wait. Okay. My cord just dropped, but it's okay. So these are just some of them that I cut out, and I'm using these two. Noel. I love the snowflake in the center. And then some of my best friends are flakes with the little snowflakes. So this is where Lisa and I did the same thing. I used a different blue than her, but I used a blue glitter from, it's one of Gina's. So the fancy foil, the brilliant blue.
Yeah, that's the same one I did.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the green's different. So I use this and I die cut it out for an A2 card front. This is a little bit smaller. And then, okay, this is what I have left. This is what you have left. So normally I would take and put this on a piece of toner paper, which, you know, that would look fine. I mean, let me see. You can see it there. You can see the snowflakes. But I thought it would look really cool on a piece of white paper. And then you see the white snowflakes.
Oh, that is a great idea.
So I hadn't done this before. So what I did was I took my sentiment. I also ran this through with the brilliant blue, right, for the card. And then I took the reverse. Instead of putting it on black, I put it on white.
That's pretty.
Cool. So because I had never done this, I took and I used a tape runner and put down, and then I put this down on top. Now I have a couple little lines. Yeah, you can see them right there. There's a couple little lines. They bugged me. I don't know if anybody would really see them because they'd see it like this. So I thought we could try that with this. But I think I would just do the tape runner around. And
right, because you're not foiling these per se.
You're not foiling it, but once you put, like, once I put this down, I didn't want to rip it up to try and get rid of those little lines because the tape is the foil is going to adhere to the tape. You know, it's not going to be perfect like if I pulled it up, which is why I left it like this. But I didn't want to pull it up. So for this one, I think I'm just going to go like around all the edges. But this way you get the white snowflakes, which is pretty cool. And after okay, so I did it this way. After I pulled this off, I did put this in a piece of copy paper and I ran it through my laminator, because sometimes when you pull it off, there's some lines and stuff. So I do that to help flatten it. Okay. So now I'm just going to commit. I'm not even just like when I am doing my rhinestones, I just put it down. Whoops. I'm off just a little right there, but I can cut that, but just put it down. And then from the back side, because you're not going to see this stitching, from the back side, I can trim this, or you can use, like, if I hadn't die cut this out, I could have put it on paper and then die cut it. Then it would have been perfect. But I didn't think about this until I did the words. But this way, instead of the toner paper and having the black, you've got this beautiful white showing through. Like that. And then here, I'm just going to cut it as straight as I can. I would maybe use a paper trimmer to get it perfect. And maybe I will use a paper trimmer. Just to get that. Yeah, I'd rather have it perfect. So isn't that beautiful? First attempt. So it may be a little wrinkly, but it's lovely. Don't you agree? So let me see. I'm going to check some of your comments. Would a glue stick work with the foil? I think you'd be able to move it around. I'm not sure. I've never tried a Pritt glue stick. A dot or two in the center to hold it down? Yes, Deborah, that would have been good. But like I said, first attempt. So I love that. And then that would fit lovely on there. And then we could do that. And then this way, this one would go with this. What do you think? So I also took some of the Brilliant Blue and used the black toner and got an entire sheet of foil. And then I used my scallop and a second die, because I don't want to waste all this. So I always use a second die. So I'm not using this entire piece, because this is going to cover that up and nobody's going to know that it's not full. And then you have this for another project. Just my tip. So let's put these.
That's a great tip.
Together. So this way you get, just like if you're using the toner paper, you get 2 cards. So make sure this is going the right way. I'm going to, don't want to use that side. Just, yeah, I like to save that extra, or do that with decorative paper when it's super pretty. I mean, some decorative paper I just want to get rid of and I don't care, but when it's something I really like, and just put that down. And the cool part about Gina's tape runner is you can pull it up if you need to reposition, but I think that's fine. And then on this one, I thought I would add some ribbon to this card. So let me see. I'm going to use the white. sheer from Gwen Studios. And I'm just going to put a piece on here. You can't see it, but it's going to just make kind of a divider when I put the sentiment down, and then I'll put a bow. So for this, I'm just going to put tape in 2 places and put this on top of the tape. Make sure I have it straight and put that down. Still straight. Oh, I was afraid I was going to run out. Okay. I have another one handy so you can see how easy it is to change these out. You just take this and throw that away. And put this one, you just drop it right in there. Watch, it won't drop. Like that. Super easy.
Perfect.
Right. And then line that one up. And then for the sentiment, I want to use some foam dots or some foam on the back. So I'm going to use 3 pieces, I think. Because that way it gives it some dimension, and then that way I also have some place to tuck that ribbon underneath that I want to do. And sometimes the foam just comes right off for you, and other times I gotta fight with it for a minute. I'm gonna shut my laminator off. Wait 1 second. I generally have my phone out of my room, and somehow I missed that today. Nothing gets wasted, right, Isabel? That's what I love about foiling. You use all of it. It just makes it so nice. There we go. So I want this over on the side here, and I'm going to just check where I want it and then put it down. Isn't that cute? But then a bow just kind of finishes it off. So I'm just going to make a very simple bow. So I make my 2 loops and I tie it, and then I pull and I work with it to make it look the way I want and get the size I want. I make the loops big so then I can pull and adjust, and as I'm pulling and adjusting, I use, it's hard to see with this white, I guess, but I take my other 2 fingers and pull down on it. But that way it gets it nice, and then my loops are rather coming down. And then just trim at an angle. And that can be added right there just for a lovely touch. It's hard to see on camera. I feel bad. I'm going to see if I'll put it on and see if I can get a better shot once I get the bow on for you. But I'm just going to put the knot right on top of the ribbon. And then I have the two ends coming on either side. Can you see that? There you can see it there. Isn't that pretty?
That is so, so pretty. I love the bow like that. That is so cool. Cool.
Well, that's the way I usually do them, I guess. Just, okay, so that one's done.
Love that.
And so for this one, you'll be able to see the ribbon on here better. I'll get another card base. And I'm using, I don't know why that card base doesn't look that great. Let me get another one. I'm using white on the card, but I like the scalloped edge around there. So it just gives it another layer, which is why I do like this scalloped. Even though it's white on white, but I do like white on white. Put that down. Now I'll add the ribbon on here. Maybe you guys will be able to see this one better. There, you can see that, yeah. And again, just a little tape on the back. That way, I mean, you could go all the way around if you wanted, but okay. And then measure this up to fit on. Now it's going to be slightly off of the stitched line because I had to trim that little tiny bit. I think it's still okay. And then this on top of there. This is just so cute.
It is very cute.
And
you could make these in bunches.
These you could make in bunches more than you could Lisa's.
Yeah, you could totally make bunches with this.
From today, yeah. Yeah, you sit and you foil all of your cardstock and then die cut it. This would be an easy production line.
Yep.
Card making. If, like this saying says, some of my best friends are flakes, right?
And you know who she's talking about, don't you guys?
You know, we love snowflakes, but I just thought this saying was so cute. And then I just added those little snowflakes on there.
Yep. I will wear my my hat proudly.
Yes,
my flake hat proudly.
Okay, so this one, again, I'm just gonna try and center it on that ribbon. Because once you put this down with the 3D foam, it's not coming off.
Oh no.
So know that. Okay, so maybe over the top of the blue here, you can see better. So I just take and make a little bow. And I have a lot of ribbon on the end there. But that way I can make the loops big. And I can sit and pull and adjust. And when I pull, I just pull those tails down. That way, they just seem easier to manage to me. And I pull it tight because you get that not really tight.
Oh, that's awful.
Then those bows or those tails are going to lay nicely. So I cut one up and one down. And then again, I'm just going to use a tiny, tiny piece of the foam tape on the back of the bow. You could use glue. I just don't have any out. But this works perfectly. And for this one, I think it's okay even if the tails are right on top.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is so pretty.
So those are so pretty. This was going to be, I was going to make one card out of this. And then I had another card ready to make. I won't make it, but this was my other card I was going to make. So I did the same thing. I foiled a sheet of the toner paper with this beautiful green. But this time I used the smaller scallop. So I have that ready for another card, so you can use either or. And then this holly in this beautiful green was going to go on top. And then I did the Noel.
So pretty.
But this one I think I would put right in the center and put it up. But I also have this. So this could be used too. But if I did this, I would put it directly on paper and then die cut it like I did this one. I wouldn't have it already die cut. I would die cut it because that helps keep it together too. Because whatever adhesive you're using, as you're running it through the die cutting machine, that's helping it bond too. But yeah, so that would be the third card. I'll finish this one and share it with you guys in the group. But that green, I know, Isabel, isn't that beautiful?
That is really pretty.
Deb said she'd use red ribbon with the Noel. What a fabulous idea. That'd be so pretty back there. I'll have to see if I have some sheer red. But yeah, that is such a great idea. But these are quick and easy cards. And, Lisa and I, we love to foil. So the one last thing I wanted to show you with these, when I put the pages together, see, I did it so you could sit and die cut all of the pieces out of there. So I just want to make sure there's enough space for however somebody was going to die cut the sentiments in here. However, I think, let me see. I think this one is from maybe the hello page. Let me show you. I think. So that I was able to, and like on my big shot, I just put a bunch of the dies on top and ran it through. And then when I needed like this one for this one, I think I ran it through twice, but then I had all of these left. So I hope you liked that. And I hope you guys love to foil or learn to love to foil as much as Lisa and I do.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
But yes, Deb, I think I will find some red ribbon and put on there and share that with you guys in the group. Because, yeah, I wasn't going to use white ribbon because, especially if I use this. But I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or the reverse and do it on white. So I'll play with it and post that for you guys tonight or tomorrow. And I'm going to switch my camera and bring Lisa in. There.
Okay, so I starred a couple comments.
Okay.
Okay. Deborah said a snowflake cut out of the iridescent paper would look very pretty on the blue background card.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes, it
yeah,
would.
that's another idea.
That would be
Yeah.
very pretty.
And then Becca says, I love how the ribbon, and this is, I was thinking the same thing. I love how the ribbon looks like a very light blue over the foiling
Yes.
that's added to the card. It does. It's really cool.
Yeah, it does.
I love that. But I think that's all.
Isabel said, I just foiled with DecoFoil transfer gel through a stencil before running
Oh,
the card through my laminator. That works really well too.
yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
we
like
haven't
that
done
idea.
paste. We
And
haven't done
Sandy also likes the idea of the red ribbon. I do too. I think that's a
Yes.
great idea. So I think I'll do that and finish that card up and share it with you guys.
Yeah,
But
and if you don't have the red ribbon, can't you just run it over a ink pad? The white ribbon, rub it over
Yep.
on an ink
I
pad
used
or
to do that
dollars.
when I had my inks all the time. I made
Yep.
it red. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Do that.
so this is the two cards. They're just
Pretty,
so much
pretty.
fun. So much fun.
So pretty.
Love
Love
them.
that. Yep. Love it.
And Lisa has the winner from last week where we used Impression Obsession.
Yes.
This card, I think, right?
Huh? Yes. It
Yep.
is a $25 gift card from Impression Obsession.
For their
And
shop.
yeah, for their shop. And I'm excited because it's one of our regulars who is here today.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
So Impression Obsession goes to Becca Yarling.
Yay.
Yay! Yay, Becca! So yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. And
We love
Sandy,
it when the winner is here.
we do.
It just makes it
Sandy,
so much more.
you're welcome. She just put that she liked all the new ideas.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we do. We love it when the winner is present.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It makes it so much more exciting.
It does.
Yeah.
It does indeed. But next week, next week I think we're using my papers again.
Yes.
With DecoFoil.
Yes, but I'm not doing a card.
Oh no.
Nope. I'm doing something different. And I'm not sharing until it's time. I told her earlier I was going to tell her what I was doing, and then I was like, nope, I'm not going to tell you. You just got to wait.
Well, it's okay. I can definitely wait. But
It'll be fun.
for all of you that are here or watching the replay, like, share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for this week's giveaway, which we announce next week. And it is a prize package from ThermoWeb. So you want to get in on that because you'll get some foil.
Oh yeah.
Love.
Yeah, we should really like take stock in their stock, you know? or however you say it. Because man, they have got some good stuff.
They do. They do. And next week, I believe Emerald Creek will be sponsoring and giving away a set of my papers.
Oh, yay.
So come back next week.
That will be fun.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Becca's calling me mean because I'm not sharing. Sorry, you gotta wait, girl.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would tell you guys, but I just didn't want to tell Anne. Since it's her papers, I just wanted to surprise her with something different. than a card.
I am always surprised when Lisa does something other than a card.
Yeah, well,
Nothing is wrong with cards.
nothing at all, but I would much rather be doing something different, But this is still paper. I mean, I'm still doing a paper project. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not a card. So stay tuned next week.
It'll be nice. Yes.
Yes, and I'll have it done.
Oh, welcome,
Yeah.
Sharon. I'm glad you were here. Make sure you come back next
Oh,
week. We do giveaways every single week. We have fabulous sponsors,
yes, we do.
and we couldn't do this without them.
No.
We could. We have.
Yes, yes.
But
But it's much nicer to have sponsors. We love a good sponsor. Okay, so
Georgia in July. He'll be a year old already. Yes, he will.
oh my goodness.
Yes. They grow so fast, don't they, Becca?
Oh my gosh.
You enjoy every minute. You can catch the replay. Don't even worry about
Yes, yes, yes. Family
which is
first,
why
girl.
we hold it open. It's hard for everybody to get here.
Exactly. We can never, we try different times, and you can never just get the right time to do it, and that's why we have so many on our replay, which we love them too very much.
Deb said it would be nice to make small gift boxes using the paper and foil. That is a lovely idea, yes.
There
and I
is.
do think there are some dies out there that make little tiny boxes.
Yeah, probably. Or I have a pattern somewhere. You can also do one of the thoughts that I had was to do a paper advent calendar, because I love making advent calendars. I really do. Especially, well, not so. I don't love it as much now as I did when my kids were little and my grandkids were little. That was always like so much fun because my grandkids when they were little. So, but I haven't done one for a while. But it was done with tiny little boxes. Was what the idea I had was to do it on like a bigger like foam core board.
Yep.
Yeah. And do little boxes on each with different colored papers and stuff. But yeah, that's a lot of work. So yeah, I don't get to do a whole lot of the really fun stuff that we do, right? During our lives, because we have to kind of keep them in a good time period. So we're not here all day.
We do like we did on TV and have all the step outs done.
Yeah, that's true too. And I have done that too when I've had harder projects where I've just done all the step outs and you go from there. But yeah, next week is going to be fun because it'll be a paper craft, but it is not going to be a card.
Okay.
I say that now, and it better work out. That's all I'm saying. It better work out. It will. It'll be fabulous.
Yes, right. It will. It will.
Well, congratulations again, Becca.
Yes. So glad you were here today.
Yeah. So I'll make sure. I know I have your email address, Becca, so I'll pass that on to Impression Obsession, and then they'll be in contact with you for your cool prize. So that's it for me.
That is it for us.
For us.
So all right. We are glad you were here, and for all the new people, we are so happy to have you.
Yes, welcome.
We do 2, as a rule, we do 2 each week. Sometimes that rule gets changed.
Yeah.
But on the 4th Wednesday of the month, we do an interview. So we only do 1 Facebook Live, and it's at 2:00. Right. Otherwise, we do 2. And we love to have all of you here. So
yeah, it makes it so much more fun.
And I will go through all the comments and reply. So
yeah, because we get good suggestions, like good tips that our viewers are saying, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea to do it that way.
I know.
So yeah, we're learning stuff too. Love it.
So
All right.
until next week, make sure to take some time to craft.
Yeah, because it's good for your soul.
It is.
It really is.
So we will see you all next week.
Next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.